I'm gonna flood this bitch ass now. Look.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. We are off and running on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Second down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And not much there. Maybe a
yard. He'll push his ass up, but
defensively, he had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his key, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Nice wake up. Yo, the thing back he said, my God!
But he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
This nigga run some dumb shit.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially.
More money, more
so 2nd
problem.
and 2. This defense for the Buccaneers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 2nd and a couple, Ryan. Oh, what a catch by Pitts. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to run and beat you consistently throughout the game. You can rush more aggressively off the edge and even up the middle, because even if he evades you, he's not going to go very far. You have a lot more confidence.
Deal with the hypeness.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but them executing once they saw the play for real after it's been worked on all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Oh my God, I knew it was RPO. Like, fuck. This nigga hurt?
Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book out on him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Brr. Oh my God, he wide open, my nigga. Fuck. All you gotta do is man him up. I swear to God, just man this nigga up.
31-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it.
This shit was over. Nigga, bot.
Downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan.
Oh, I'm all that shit.
Escaping the pressure, right.
I'm all that shit.
He'll just get rid of it. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
Gun box.
Finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan.
I'm all that shit.
Buccaneer sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
That's a return. That's a disrespectful.
Here at the 7-yard line. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season,
Ready?
it's a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. And there's a familiar sight. Rob Gronkowski making a catch for a 1st down. And remember, Gronk said he was done in 2019, was out of football after retiring from the Patriots. But Brady asked if he'd run it back with him in Tampa, and he answered the call. Gronk earned his 4th ring with the win in Super Bowl 55, a game in which he scored 2 touchdowns.
Guess I didn't get that shit on.
Brady now on 1st down.
Come on, nigga, I just threw the ball, my nigga. Be on the fucking wrong controller, my nigga. Switching this bitch from 4 to 5. God damn, I threw this shit. Nigga pump faked it, like, nigga wide open.
There was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football.
Stupid
The only
ass.
place he ended up, down on the ground.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady.
That's over.
And that falls to the ground.
Oh,
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Win that turnover battle. Going to be
getting
key.
cheated,
Get
man.
one there, but you get the feeling they
I
keep
don't know what
making
to
plays
say,
like
my
that. They
nigga.
might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive
Damn.
teams think they come in bunches.
That's like a man coverage. Like, I don't know that shit, huh? Okay.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass
A fucking bullet pass, and he ain't gonna fucking.
picked off by A.J. Terrell.
A fucking bullet pass, and he ain't gonna fucking touch pass it. Okay.
The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
What you just saw there, 1st-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
Well, he's tackled a yard short.
I just come
Good
back
gain of
again.
9
Look
on 1st down. On 2nd and 1, Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they're going to get this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now
This
they
is
deal with a 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady.
Y'all kick that person on me. He said something I don't like. I'm flashing up, bro. You don't know, man.
7-0 on EA Sports.
You know, nigga rapping high story. I used to keep that bitch everywhere. That's what my daddy told me. Fuck my daddy told me.
This offense finding its legs now.
You know, feel me wide as open. On God. I don't want to try that nigga like.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Told her that bitch gonna be wide open.
Intercepted. Good positioning 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
big guys up front.
Check back.
Motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys.
Very big trench time.
Don't get excited by this lifestyle. Different type of women, different.
This nigga so ass too. That's the crazy thing. Bitch was stop calling.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On third down.
So he switched, you don't switch, like, huh?
Space to maneuver at the 40.
Better lose to a fucking bot. Fuck's my AirPods. Fuck. Oh, they're calling me. Shit.
His first touchdown of the new season, and the Falcons will extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good, and it's now 14-0.
Yeah. You know that? Yeah, the fire rising, yeah, burn the city, stuck with a lump. Yeah, they based off sympathy, so ain't no loving involved. Riddle your whip, them people don't think that the rush is involved. As I grew and as I learned, I got a customer gone. Made it hot around my way a couple times. Still around with that on. Got some that's all the time. So I cannot get caught.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game.
Not bad one, that's a bad a few
You
shots.
really can't force what isn't there.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Keep I stay in there, man.
Ryan, a little pop pass.
Right,
jet
yeah, stay in
sweep.
the zone.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Ryan. Got a man, it's Barrios complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Again, Ryan. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Lose to a fucking bum. Damn. What the?
Y'all know that I'm not for real here, right? God regarded.
Hey. Big walked up. man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. This one left side caught by Barrios. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now it's Ryan. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Ryan. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.